up, compassionate people? Welcome to Vegan News. We've got lots of stories today. Let's dive right in. In delicious cookie news, Girl Scout cookies now offer more vegan options than ever. There is one caveat though. You have to make sure it says ABC Bakeries on the box. Now they have a website that I'll link down below. It's abcsmartcookies.com. The Thanks a Lot cookie, the Girl Scout S'mores cookie, the lemonades, the Thin Mints, and my personal favorite, the peanut butter cookies, are all vegan as long as it comes from the ABC bakery. The other bakeries use milk and eggs in some of the cookies. All palm oil used is from sustainable palm as well. So there should be no problems within the vegan community about these Girl Scout cookies, again, as long as you get them from the ABC bakery. PETA wants to turn a former New Jersey drive-in and soft-shell crab restaurant into an animal cruelty museum focusing on the circus and a vegan restaurant. Due to the circus-themed nature of the restaurant, the whole restaurant is under a big top circus tent. There's a clown sign out front in neon and everything else. PETA wants to use that theming to make it about circus and animal cruelty. They'll feature elephant bull hooks, their own brand of animal crackers without cages on the box. There'll be electric prods on display, pictures obviously, and really just going through the entire history of animal abuse in the circus industry. This is a huge change from the original restaurant that served classic drive-in food and even had soft-shelled crabs, which if you know how that all works, it's pretty terrible. The lease hasn't been granted yet, but money tends to talk, and I suspect they'll probably get it since it's been sitting for years on end and the leasing company wants their money. Forward.com is reporting that a company is doing a vegan Birthright tour. Now, if you don't know what a Birthright tour is, it's when Jewish people go to Israel to visit the wall, see the country, even going to other areas like Jerusalem and other places just to see their heritage and their history, their culture. Up until now, there's been no vegan Birthright tours, but as more and more Jews go vegan and the entire country of Israel itself is slowly becoming the most, well, it already is, the most vegan country on earth, this was a logical next step. Jeffrey Cohen, the executive director of Jewish Veg, who decided on this, had this to say: I hadn't considered the difficulty of participating in a Birthright trip or travel tour of any kind if one wasn't able to eat most of what was being served to the group. And the idea, it turns out, goes well beyond group travel. Offering a vegan Birthright trip is a way to reconnect young American Jews with Judaism itself. And in our featured story of the day, a Dutch woman seeking Swiss citizenship who has lived there since she was 8 years old has been denied citizenship for her second time. They cite her animal activism as the reason for not granting citizenship. She protested against the large bells that took 2 men, sometimes 3 men, to hoist into place over cows' necks in the parades that they did in her local community. Obviously, it's abuse. You can see from the pictures. They said she was turned down because she annoys them. She doesn't respect the traditions because animal abuse is a tradition. She has protested piglet racing and many other issues in the local area as well. We reached out to her on Facebook and received a message back. Her name is Nancy Halton. She had to use a translator to write this message back to me, so take that with a grain of salt. Maybe that's the caveat here. But when we get to the issue in what she replied back, I will stop and say something about it. I think I was opening my mouth too often. What a lot of people did not like. It's disgraceful for them. For me, however, it is a statement to be oneself and to advocate for what is near and dear to oneself. I've been living as a vegetarian for 10 years now. For about 9 years, 98% vegan. Now, maybe this is just a problem in the translation. I don't know. But I will note, in case we have non-vegans or confused vegans watching this, there's no such thing as 98% vegan. You're either vegan or you're not. Occasionally, I eat some chocolate in the cafe. Now, I guess she's saying that she eats some milk chocolate. Then I'm sorry, you're not vegan. You would be plant-based. And your work for the animals is great and awesome. I mean, you've definitely paid for it. I just hope you take the extra steps to get that out of your diet. There's chocolate that exists that has 0 animal products in it. And hell, if you give me your address, I will send you some. I love animals, and it breaks my heart to see how they are treated. That's the reason why I commit myself to the cause of the animals. Among other things, I am campaigning against circus animals, against wearing fur, for vegan nutrition, and for liberation of the cows from their extremely noisy bells. I appreciate her reaching out and giving me a statement. I appreciate the person who translated the best they could. I wish we could have talked more easily, but it is what it is. Switzerland's own constitution does not allow for somebody to be denied citizenship on the basis that this local council did. Now, there is a great glimmer of hope here. Her application will be going to the federal government in Switzerland next, and they will approve it because in their own constitution, you can't be denied for annoying neighbors and having different ideas and not respecting their traditions, whatever. That's all the stories for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a like if you liked it. Don't you dare hit the thumbs down or don't be a problem. Don't make me come through the screen. Leave some comments, and as always, links down below to all the things from today. And I love doing the news for you. I love the comments. I love the support. I love the emails. Thank you very much. You guys have a good one.